What's up, nerds, and welcome to Flipping the Nerd's Movie of the Week. This week, I'm going to talk about In the Army Now, starring Pauly Shore and Andy Dick. Who, in their right mind, hired Pauly Shore and Andy Dick to star in a major motion picture? A genius is who. You know what? This movie is actually pretty fucking funny. I was totally expecting to come on here and bash the living shit out of this movie because I haven't watched it in many years, but coming back to it and watching it today with a more open mind, I actually thought it was pretty damn funny. Before I get into the meat and potatoes of this review, I just want to say that once again this week I am away on a secret location filming episodes for future Movie of the Week shows. I'm actually returning on this day that's going to be released, which kind of sucks because it's a good place and a good time where I'm going. But then I'll be able to come back and do all my regular hijinks I do in the regular episodes. So bear with me. It's going to be another short one. There won't be any cutaways or anything in this episode. It's just going to be talking about this pretty entertaining movie. Pauly Shore and Andy Dick. Really? The movie is about Pauly Shore's and Andy Dick's character being kind of these two losers who can't keep a job. Now I think about it, that's exactly the same premise as UHF. In fact, if Weird Al had gotten into the army instead of gotten that break where he's on a TV show, this could have been the same movie. Anyway, Pauly Shore and Andy Dick are these two losers who can't keep a job, but they want to open their own Radio Shack type store, which is completely ridiculous. But if they can't keep a regular job at a TV store, they definitely can't open their own store. But they believe they can. They joined the army thinking it's going to be this easy going kind of free money type deal because there haven't been wars in many years, and they're doing water purification, so they believe that nobody's ever going to want to do water purification. But it turns out that Desert Storm happens, and one of the most important things Desert Storm is you need to be hydrated. So water purification is the first thing that people are going to send to combat. Everything about this movie is funny. I mean, we've seen the boot camp, training in so many movies. We've seen it in Major Pain when it comes to students. We've seen it more seriously in movies like G.I. Jane or Annapolis or... oh my god, all of them, the Stripes, it's been done so many times. But having Pauly Shore and Andy Dick go through boot camp is hilarious. Pauly Shore, it must be one of the most annoying actors of all time, but it somehow works in this context. And then when they pass the boot camp somehow, God knows how, and actually go into a combat situation, again, it makes the army still look good despite having these complete idiots on the battlefield. Now, the premise is that Pauly Shore is actually really good at water purification because I think it's his brother is a pool man, which is crazy. I mean, it's not at all the same thing. But, hey, you have to, excuse a little bit of believability and just put yourself into the story. And again, hijinks ensue, and of course they get put into a situation where they have to help the U.S. Army get through this whole big, hostage situation and stuff. It's hilarious. There are so many great moments about this movie. It's got heart, it's got comedy, there's a little bit of sadness. It works so well. Why does it work so well? I really wanted to hate this one. Here I had this idea where I'm going to do 2 movies in a row where I absolutely hate. And then I watch it and damn it, Pauly Shore, you did it. You've done it to me. Same thing. One day I'm going to do Biodome. For some reason, I just liked Pauly Shore in Biodome. Maybe I do like Pauly Shore. What the hell's wrong with me? I studied film. I graduated. I have a film degree, for fuck's sake. And here I am praising In the Army Now by Pauly Shore and Andy Dick. I need to rethink my life. Anyway, thanks for watching. Next week, we're going to be back on our regular programming. It's going to take me a couple weeks to edit the new format shows I'm filming abroad. It's not really abroad. It's just in a secret location. So we'll see that in about November. But I will be back next week with something with a little more meat to it, with a little more of my regular hijinks. So thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for watching. And I will see you